Hi, this is Mrs. Young, the Avon High School School Librarian, and today I'm going to show you where you can get some great science resources. First, we're going to go to the Avon High School webpage. Then we're going to click on Media Center in the tabs in the middle. And after that, we've got one more click to get to where we need to be. I've created a new site, so we're going to click here. And then this is the Avon High School Library Research page. If we scroll down, I've made it nice and easy for you. There is a section that's called Science. And that's going to pull together all of our different science resources. We're going to start with our Science in Context database. Our databases are not accessible through Google, so you can't Google and try and get to these databases. These contain very good, high-quality science resources that are specifically designed for high school students to do research on. And they're very nice and set up very easily. You can do one of two things. You can click here and we can type in a subject matter, or if there's a specific area, if you've got biology or chemistry or environmental science, you can click on those areas and do a view all, and you can get some additional information. I'm going to go ahead and click on View All in Biology. You can see it gives me a nice big list of topics. I'm going to go ahead and click on Bacteria. And what this will do is it will give me a really nice background article on what the topic's about. So if you don't know anything about bacteria in this case, we can click on View More and we can see a great general article that tells us all about bacteria. If I click on and go back to that list, the way that this is set up is that, as soon as it loads, they will have featured content in this section, so that somebody said, hey, if you can only read 3 articles on this topic, these are the 3 that you should probably read. But then notice we'll also have reference materials. There are 121, so we can click on reference and get a lot more. There are biographies about people related to bacteria, experiments. There are audio recordings, so these might be something from National Public Radio or from some other area from speaking specifically to scientists. There are some images, there are newspaper articles, there are additional videos, magazine articles, academic journals. That's a great place to focus your research, and some websites that you might want to visit as well. Within this one resource, you can see that I have, thousands of different content areas. You can see the number of articles next to each one. And each one is a separate and complete resource. So I'm going to go ahead and, I'm just going to click on the space research one. Sounds interesting. You can see that there's an introduction, words to know here, and you'll have your article along usually with images that will make it more interesting. As I scroll down, there will also be a list of places where you can get further reading on the topic. There are websites that it will link to, and this is my favorite part. It will do a citation for you. So that's just a matter of copying and pasting that and putting it with your research so you know where you got the information. This is Science in Context, very easy to use, lots of great stuff. Okay, so now I went back to the library page in the science section, and I'm going to click on this GVRL, which is Gale Virtual Reference Library. And long time ago in the library, we used to buy all these books, and people would come in and you do research in the actual old-fashioned books. Now what we do is everything is online, so these are actually just kind of like the old-fashioned books, but they are contained within here and they're searchable and very easy to use. So here's my science section right here, and within this science section you can see all of the different types of ebooks that we have available. I'm going to go ahead and just click on one here. So what you can do with this is that you can either look at the general topics that are in the table of contents, or you can simply search in either within the publication, or you can search all of the science books at one time. So, and then these will be your articles. I'm just going to go ahead and click on one so I can show you how it's set up. you can see that there will be just you're reading your information there. And I do want to scroll down to the very bottom, because again, I'll also show you, oh, there it is. There's also my source citation done for me. So that would be copy and paste. You would read through this information. If you find it useful, then you'll cite the information. So now I'm once again back at the library page, and I'm going to click on this Health Reference Center Academic. This is really good if you're doing any kind of medical topic, and so I can go ahead and search again here. I'm just going to keep with kind of bacteria, do a search on that, and it will come up with a different types of bacteria. In this case, if I click on the subject term that I want to look for, it'll again give me this great big list of things, and they're all set up the same way. It's all by the same company, so you will see your full text. You'll scroll down to the bottom, you'll see your citation. Everything will be in that one spot for you. If you access any of these databases from school, you'll be able to get into them just fine. But if for some reason, or if you have a personally owned laptop, these are what's called IP authenticated. So we've given them the internet address where everything comes from Avon High School. If you're at home trying to access this, it doesn't know where to get those from. So you're going to see where it says, please click here and log in using your school information. When we click there, I'm going to log in the same as I would log into the computer. Once I do that, it'll pop up with a link to all of our usernames and passwords for all of the different databases. We have to do that because we do pay for these databases, and we have to make sure that people outside of Avon High School don't have access to it. That's part of our agreement, so that's why this is all password protected. You can see right here that the username is Avon12 and the password is Nova12. So that's that's the information you'll put in if it does ask you for a username or a password. So you can see we've looked at a lot of different resources. We've got Science in Context, all of these Gale Virtual Reference Library materials, and our Health Reference Center academic collection. Also, I have pulled together quite a few different topics based upon what teachers have researched in the past, and those are available to you as well. You can click on any of these, and there will be links to various websites on your specific topic. If you have any questions, you are always welcome to email me. You can get my contact information right here on the left-hand side. It says click here to read about Mrs. Young, and my email information and contact information is there. Hope you find this helpful, and please let me know if you have any questions.